Hey ROCKPOINT, good morning. Peter here with another daily devotional for you. I had something planned and prepared for you this morning, but as I opened my Bible today, I felt like God might be calling us a different direction, so we will save that for another time. Today we're going to be hanging out in Joshua chapter 1, verses 9, and we're going to see how this goes. It says, "This is my command. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or discouraged, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go." If you're not familiar with the book of Joshua in the Bible, it is actually the story of the Israelites that Moses led out of Egypt that were slaves in captivity. And they've gone through 40 years in the desert now, and they've been waiting to get to this promised land that God had promised them, this land that was just this wonderful place for them to prosper as a people, as his people. And Moses has just handed off the reins of his leadership to Joshua, this young leader who is now supposed to courageously take these people across the Jordan River and into this promised land. And they have many, many challenges ahead of them, many battles, many things that they have to fight and that they have to go through to reach and conquer this promised land that God had said that he would give to them. And God gives Joshua these words in that verse there that we just read. "This is my command to you." He says, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or discouraged, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go." And like Joshua in this verse, in this passage where he finds himself with so many challenges and battles ahead of him to get to this end goal, this end thing in sight that God has promised them. Some of you guys during this insane, crazy season of life, or this year that we are calling 2020, might be in a very similar spot. Maybe there's battles and there's things that you guys are going through right now. Maybe it's your health, maybe it's your finances, maybe it's waiting to find out, when are my kids gonna go back to school? What's the actual date gonna be? What's it gonna look like? Maybe you're in search of a new job or a new place of employment during this season due to some unfortunate circumstances. But the point is that you know where things need to go. You know where things are going to eventually end up, but you just don't know how to get there or what steps or trials or challenges you're going to have to face on the way there. And sometimes that can be scary when we go through times and when we go through seasons like that, where there are so many unknowns, where we don't know what is next. And in those moments, I often find myself in my own struggles constantly relying upon myself, relying upon my own performance to try and get me through these things, to try and outwit, outsmart, and outplay everything else so that I can get to the end goal that's in sight. But this verse is such a great reminder to us that God doesn't tell us to be afraid. He doesn't even tell us to fully be in control. He tells us to be strong, to be courageous. He says, don't be afraid. Don't be discouraged, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. And that should be such an encouragement to us this morning, you guys, that no matter where we are, no matter what we're going through, no matter what it is that we are about to walk through in this crazy, crazy season of life, that so much of it doesn't come down to us and our performance as much as it comes down to God himself being with us, having a presence with us, and walking with us and leading us through this. This promise that God gives us, it doesn't promise us a problem-free life, but with God by our side walking with us, it promises us the ability to be able to make it through anything that comes our way, because we know that he is with us, that he is the God of miracles, that he is the God of doing the impossible over and over and over again. You guys, I hope this has been an encouragement for you this morning. I love you guys. We will see you next time. Later.